Don't let go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. You're the sweetest one. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl. Ooh. Don't you get nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, baby. Don't you go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. Ooh, the sweetest one.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me, and I am your spiritual guide as well as an intuitive reader and an actual earth angel, you guys. And when I say something, I mean it, okay? So with that being said, just keep in mind that these messages are going to be specifically designed for certain people, right? So it may resonate with you and it may not resonate with you. So also keep that in mind. Another thing to pay attention to when you're watching videos on the channel is that these may not resonate with you until the time frame that it states. So we're not in September yet when this is being recorded. Give the month time to play out. This is going to be for the entire month. These energies can come up. It could be things that you notice in a major way or even a subtle way. You may notice these types of things. You have to open your mind and expand your horizons in order for these type of things to work and to actually manifest in your life, okay? Now, there's a lot of people that are not spiritual that I'm aware that has access to view these videos. Now, with that type of thing, you guys probably need to find a different thing to do with your free time. But if you guys are actually spiritual, you're open-minded and you understand what's going on, then these messages may resonate with you and you may understand how they resonate with you at the appropriate time. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your messages for the sign of Cancer. So Cancer, I'm just going to jump right into your guidance, okay? This is going to be your messages for Cancer feminines and Cancer masculine energy. So I'm going to start with the females. Whoever it is that you are romantically involved with in the month of September, this is someone who feels like they need to own up to what they feel, and they need to own up to things, multiple things, in order for them to feel sure about this relationship with you. Your person has done a lot of things in the past that they never took accountability for, or they never properly dealt with it. Either way, you know that there's like things that are left unsaid, undone, things that are not really revealed, things that they have never taken care of or straightened out. So you know, and they know, that it's time for them to own up to a lot when it comes to you. But see, they want to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. They're changing how they think. They're changing how they approach the connection now. Because in their mind, they're like, the Cancer deserves a different way of treatment from me. The Cancer deserves to know that I didn't do everything in the best way that I could have in the past. And it's about time that I just start explaining myself and I start communicating. It's time that I start opening up and actually talking about it. See, you, Cancer, you have so much faith in this man. Your faith, if only he knew how lucky he is to have a Cancer woman. If only he knew how lucky he is to have a Cancer woman. You actually, Cancers are very intuitive, but also Cancers are really, really understanding because you're intuitive. So you actually understand the emotions of a person, and because you're so helpful and nurturing, you know they hurt you, but you start to hurt because you see them in pain. It's like that. It's like you can't help but to feel pain when other people feel pain, even though the pain comes from their guilt of hurting you, if that makes sense. So in your mind and in your heart, you're like, I know that the universe is fighting for both of us to be together. I know that there's like an unseen force that's trying to help this connection. That's called your faith, Cancer. You have faith in this, even though things have been left undone. You have so much faith in your lover, right? So this is another reason why. Your person is very valuable to you, and you're very valuable to him. You mean so much to one another. You mean a lot to him. He means a lot to you. So that's another reason why you guys stay together or stay connected to each other, and you don't walk away, and you don't push each other away completely. You don't just give up on each other, because you guys realize one another's value. Like, meaning that he knows he's got a good one, and you know that you have a good one. So that's why you guys stick around, even though there's like things that he just never took accountability for. But this is the thing. You both get into this distracting yourselves. You start to distract yourselves in order to avoid thinking about what's going on. You distract yourself with stuff. He distracts himself with stuff. And then you guys never work on the problems that already happened. But you just can't keep doing that for too long, because you never know, like, down the line how this could turn out to be. See, the Cancer woman can stick it out for a very long time, feeling like this. But if this is a man who is not also a Cancer, then you don't know what he's going to do down the line, feeling like this. So the thing that he doesn't know is that he's not the only one that needs to confess things. You do too. You have a lot on your mind too. You have a confession to make as well. This is like the moment you've been waiting for. The moment you have been waiting for has finally arrived in the month of September. Now that you see that he's open now, and he's admitting to his wrongs, and he's like, ready to talk about things, you have a lot of stuff you want to say too. You have so much to get off of your chest, so it's not even funny. You may even need to organize this. You may need to write it down. You may need to create a thesis statement, and an entire project, because it really feels like there's a lot of things you have to say, and it's all going to make sense. And the reason why I say that is because you've been taking notes the whole time. So a talk is coming, or it is needed. Okay, but just know that this is a man who's going to be trying to right his wrongs, and he's going to actually look himself in the mirror in September. Now, Cancer masculines, whoever this woman is that you're connected to feels some type of rejection. She feels like maybe you don't like her, maybe you don't want her, or she's rejecting you. She could be saying she doesn't want you or something like that. It could go either way. It just depends on what happens in September. She feels like it's because if she dates you, this will be karmic for her. And on the screen here, you can see the definition of what a karmic relationship is. And that's what she feels like it would be. Like it wouldn't last. Like it will never work and it will never last and it's not good for her. Right? So that's how she feels. Like it's just not good for her. In the month of September, that's how she's coming. And this makes you feel like you really need to start doing something in order to protect the connection. You may be more protective of her. Like as far as there could be something going on around the connection that's making you feel like that's the reason why, that's making her not want to be with you, because stuff is happening outside of it or around it. There's other factors involved. So you may heighten your level of protecting her because maybe there's like it could be other women coming toward her, bothering her, or it could be people in her workplace bothering her. It could be people in the street, strangers, like some weirdos like bothering her. Whoever is bothering her or giving her a hard time or making her feel like uneasy, and then because see what you're taking this as, it's these other things going on that's making her feel like that about you. She feels like you're karmic because you're bothering, like you're bringing in a lot of bad luck in her life is how she feels, because all these bad things are happening ever since you've been around. But in your eyes, you feel like you can see what's the problem and you feel like it's not you. Cancer masculine, you feel like it's all these other things around the connection. So you may become protective of her, and you could be protecting her from like groups of people or something. Like a lot of people who came against her or who are bothering her or something like that. It's like you're really overprotective of her. So you both are learned a lot from connecting with each other, no matter what happens. Even if she decides to break up with you and you guys don't be together, or she decides to not date you, if this is a woman that you're interested in, you both learned a lot about this connection, whether it was good or bad. I think that you both are about to move really, really fast now. Okay? You both are going to be guarded for the month of September. You're going to protect your heart now because you realize that she doesn't want to be with you. And you're also going to be protecting her at the same time, even if she doesn't want to be with you. Like, maybe that's just how Cancer men roll. I don't know if that's how you guys roll. Like, you still care even when a person doesn't really care. I don't know. But it's like you're protecting her and her personal life, but you're also protecting your heart against her from getting hurt by her. So I don't know. It's like you're a gentleman, inevitably a gentleman, but you're also like having to, like, you're forced to accept something. you're the rejection at the same time. But it's like, as a man, you're just like, man, I don't believe in not being a man still, even in a situation like that. So something like that could be going on. Some type of dynamic like that is going on. And I think if she ever needed you in a real way, you're going to run to her rescue, right? But as far as being in a relationship or loving her, you feel so rejected by her that I don't think you're running fast in two different directions. Like, you're running toward her when she needs you in a serious way, but you're running fast away from her because you know she doesn't need you for love. And she's doing the same thing to you. She's running away from the love, but she'll run to you if you need her. So it's just like, it's that type of thing. That's all it is, it seems like, in the month of September. So, or maybe she doesn't run towards you. Maybe you're doing the running in two different directions, and the only direction she may be running in is away from you. So what's hiding here, and what she doesn't know, is that you really need a breather from her. You're going to really need to take distance yourself from her in the month of September, because this is the kind of break that you need from seriously dating anybody. I feel like after she made you feel like this, you don't want to really be with anybody. I think you're about to lay low. It feels like you're about to not think about her. You're going to try not to think about it. You're going to try to get over it. It's like you're going to try to enjoy this time away from her, this time off of love. Like, you're just done now. Like, it's just like Cancer, you're done. When it comes to like trying to love somebody, it's just like a dead end for you. You're just like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, this person's rejecting me, so I don't care. But you still care about this person as a person. As a woman, you still care. If anybody tries to do anything to hurt her, you're going to be there. If she ever calls you in the middle of the night and she really, really, really needs you, and you're the only person that could help her, and she's like crying or screaming or whatever, that's you. You are going to show up for her no matter what. Because for some of you, this is like family to you. So the family part is where your loyalty is at. But as far as being in a relationship and sharing passion, you're done only because she's done, is what I'm getting. All right? Thanks. God bless.